Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down...
Up to meet it! Goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Prachuap didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, real chance! It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets it back. Prachuap are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And through to the goalkeeper. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's through. Has a hit! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Prachuap get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's on a plate, looking to get within range. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. He's in! And the ball's come out! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Breaks on here. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gets wrestled off the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets into some space. No foul, says the referee. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Forward it goes.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Hoists it forward. Prachuap leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Gets the better of his man. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's broken loose. Could try cutting inside here. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cut out in the nick of time. Chance to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Prachuap take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Loose ball, who's going to get that? That's offside, yes it is. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Long ball, but not especially accurate.
Prachuap don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
And he's on his way! Goes for goal! It's a goal! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. That was a given, it always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a loose ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that's that. Prachuap had no answer. Second best in every department. Correspondingly well beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. Oh, shooting chance!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cut out in the nick of time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well positioned to make that interception. Well, they can break here. Gets away from his opponents. So who's he picking out? Real chance! And it's played forward. Breaks on here. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, great ball. Chance! It's anyone's ball. Hits one! And that's caused a worry or two. So it's going to be another corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Over to the left. Can he find a finish now? Up to meet it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Foot in. Could move up a gear here. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He could have been in, just needed a better find. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. That's a look and place it in. Knocks it away. And the counter is on. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Cuts it out. He's gone for it! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hoists it forward. He's got through. He's hits one! Prachuap got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. He's got to work. He's had a go! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And the first half is done. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a decent 45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Turns and goes back. It's a brilliant interception. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was...
Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Prachuap take the lead. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Oh, good. And the shot! Taken with style. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lobs it in gently.
Prachuap have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's one up. He's gone for it. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Prachuap just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. Battles to win it back.
Prachuap merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Looking to break out here. Needed a better pass there. He's through the middle. And he's there to cut it out. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gets it back. Forward it goes. Hoist has a goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Prachuap take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And he's cut it out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Cleared away. All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Prachuap cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Shoots! In it goes! They have stolen level at the last! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was.
And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposite...
Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. This certainly looks happy. He's having a go. Oh, that is special! A finish right from the top draw. And he's produced a beauty. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Breaks on here. He spotted the run and played him through. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Prachuap have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their nose...
Shot at goal!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got away. He's had a shot. And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Oh, well, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Good clearance and very necessary. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's there to cut it out. A real chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Prachuap scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Going for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. He hits one! And again the keeper stands strong. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cut out in the nick of time. Gets good distance on it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out for a throw. Prachuap are in control here on the brink of half-time. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Oh, what a ball! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. chance to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
That intervention was very necessary. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Props tries a shot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution.
Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeper.
Well positioned to make that interception. It's a loose ball. And it's hoisted clear. Defender's on the back foot. He's through. Good take, and he's had a go! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well weighted. Going through. Room for a shot. Real chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And the counter is on. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. Just brushed off the ball there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Chance to break.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Goes to finish! It's bounced out! It goes to show he is human after all.
Prachuap are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And it's played forward. Now can he finish? Big
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Goes for goal! It's in!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So now the difference is 3. Out to the right, back into the middle, timely intervention. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Prachuap just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gone, presumably for offside. So that's it. It is all over. Prachuap have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Prachuap were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now can he fit? Has a hit!
back at that. That's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's played forward, cuts it out. Prachuap making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. This could spell danger. Ball through needs to be good here. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's gone for it! In it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Prachuap grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, he's found him in space! He's through. It's a great ball. Goes for goal! It's bounced out!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. Quick glance at goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
This possibly the last play of the half. That intervention was very necessary. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Prachuap in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's come through, and he's straight offside. He's had a go! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Prachuap are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Plays it, and the shot! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Tries to get it clear, shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, he's broken through, tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Needed a better pass there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Has a goal! And another time! And it's played forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Prachuap just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He's there to get rid. And through to the goalkeeper. Gets away from his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neat exchange. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk.
Goes for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gets it back, goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And that's it. That was always inevitable. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And now the breakaway. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Prachuap seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Here it is now, surely! Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's had a look. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Prachuap, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident, The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special... Has a hit! He scored! The breakthrough strike! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So, a breakthrough already. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pinged forward. A heavy challenge. Prachuap have a free kick. And they've been caught out here. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets away from his opponents. That intervention was very necessary. Surely a shot. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Prachuap presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Prachuap get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's lovely. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. He gets past his man. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's cut it out. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, real danger here. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. It's got through to him. Good take, and he's... And the finish! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Prachuap take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Has a pop! That is doing no harm.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well positioned to make... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Trying to get there. No way through there. Turns and goes back. We hit half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Prachuap have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. We're already into the second period. Swept in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's had a shot! Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Prachuap get it back again. And they win it back again. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, great ball!
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Prachuap leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Has a pop! They've scored! They're back within reach!
Prachuap are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, just hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Cut out in the nick of time. And they've been caught out here. He's gone for it! Oh, that is a terrific save! Oh, good interception. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Played out to the right. That's the throw.
Number 20.
get it forward quickly. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forward it goes. Out to the right. Oh, he's not going to get that. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
It's a brilliant interception. Chooses to go back. It's gone for a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? It's it out wide now. Timely intervention. And it's been taken straight back. Could be a chance here. And that's been levered clear. He's had a shot! Gets good distance on it. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. He's gone for it! Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. This is promised. Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Forward it goes. And he's there to cut it out. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Prachuap really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Prachuap with another corner. Great leap! Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Big chance! One-on-one! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, what a goal! Lovely feet. And has a pop! They scored!
Prachuap are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Prachuap didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Cut out, shapes to shoot! Has a hit! Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Goalkeeper's ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's left his man.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
He's gone for it! And he's there to clear it. It's a brilliant interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Prachuap have a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Chance! A chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes for goal! It's a great exchange.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with.
And the shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Prachuap desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. It's got through to him. Going for goal! Had a shot! Oh, another save. This possibly the last play of the half. Danger averted for now. There is the half-time whistle. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Surely, he's had a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Big chance! In it goes! Into the lead once more.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Prachuap have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're...
Goes for goal! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's played forward. It could be in here. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He gets past his man. Goes for the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. Prachuap, get it back again. He's in! That's offside. Yes, it is. Needed a better pass there. Good ball. Has a hit! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Prachuap seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Attempts to play it through.
He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with
Chance! He has done it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Prachuap could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the referee brings it to a close. Prachuap gained victory here, and on balance they were worth it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Now, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Prachuap ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cuts it out. It's a loose ball. Hits one! Plays it back. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Has been clubbed away. Oh, real danger here. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neither side yet able to find the net. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Big chance! Turns and goes back. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. That's offside. Yes, it is. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through, gets it, and now what? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the first 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We are already... Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up, then swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. It's got through to him. He's got the ball. Has a pop! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
He's had a go! He scores!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's played forward. Did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
In with the challenge. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Has he picked him out? And the shot! Sticks it away! And they're back in front!
Prachuap are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Prachuap take the lead. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Prachuap are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Prachuap are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
forward it goes. A really good feat. He's gone for it! And he heaves it forward. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Prachuap just have to run down the clock. It has got through to him. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, good interception. And that will be the final act. Prachuap have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Prachuap were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team was so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And we're underway. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It has got through to him. A real chance to break. He's played him through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Prachuap just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Oh, that's nice. He's made sure that that won't get through. Just brushed off the ball there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now can he goes for goal? They score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Prachuap take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chance to shoot! He's tried one! Trying to get there. foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Going for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that could be trouble. Face to face, real chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Prachuap to have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
That's the throw. Chance to shoot. Has a pop! Forward it goes. Cuts it out. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's away! Prachuap are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. And the shot! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's not going to make it. To shoot! They are rampant! And they are cruising! We've reached half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Prachuap are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. Battles to win it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
That's lovely. This could spell danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the keeper's given it away.
can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. He's got he's had a shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's looking to get there first. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's left his man. Well read, he sorted that out. Gets the better of his man. And the finish! Sticks it away! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now they can launch a counter. And he's onside. Hits one! It's in! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's come loose. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it back. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. Well weighted. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's a chance! He steered it beyond the post. That's the through ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's played forward, tries to dink it in. Keeper sends it forward. Superior quality.